Today on the channel, we take a trip to Hollywood and Vine. Beautiful this time of year for the Jack's Classic Superstars 2-pack Series 6 Toys R Us exclusive Hollywood Blondes.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jack's Classic Superstars unboxing and review. And today on the channel, from the Jack's Classic Superstars 2-packs Series 6, we got the Toys R Us exclusive Hollywood Blondes, Flying Brian Pillman, and Stunning Steve Austin. But for all your modern day wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. We're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other ones here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Austin and Pillman are up to. Looking good with that steel ladder behind them. Looking good there. But two Hall of Famers, of course, Flying Brian Pillman and Steve Austin. You guys know me. I love me some Stunning Steve, and I love me some Flying Brian as a little kid. Get me that yellow dog figure. What do we got to do to get a yellow dog? But I love the Hollywood Blondes. Just a great tag team that just really could have went a lot farther than they actually did. But really did set fire to the tag team division way back in the day in WCW. So very cool to get them in this representation here, as we usually get Stone Cold Steve Austin. We usually get Flying Brian Pillman. We've got Stunning Steve lately from Mattel, but very cool to get a Hollywood Blondes one. And we did get a Hollywood Blondes Steve Austin in the Mattel line a couple years ago. What is time at this point? But looking good there in the front. Classic Superstars packaging. We know it. We love it. On the side, Hollywood Blonde, Steve Austin, Brian Pillman. On that side, a little glamour shot there. And then on the back of the package, we got the glamour shots up top, the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. And then we got, of course, the cross-sell down below, the Midnight Express, Strike Force, Hollywood Blondes, UPC's warnings, playing all the hits. Let's see what it says about our friend Steve Austin and Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman debuted in 1986, 228 pounds, 5'10". Finishing move, Air Pillman. Steve Austin debuted in 1976. I don't think so. A little bit off there. 255 pounds, 6'2". Finishing move, the good old stun gun back in the day. Loved a good stun gun. But let's get old Steve Austin and Brian Pillman out of the package here. Let's open them up. See what all the fuss is about. There's always fuss about the Hollywood Blondes, especially back in the day in WCW, as we do know. Even feuding with the Horsemen a little bit. There it is. Oh, we got a steel chair. I guess there was a steel chair in here. See you later. Goodbye. So we did get the steel chair. We've seen it once. We've seen it twice. We've seen it a million times. We know all about these chairs by now. Very cool, though. Always here for a chair. Then we get a plastic prison ladder. How about that? Ladder getting to shine. See you later. Typical ladder here. Just great for playability. Great in your playing days. Would have killed for something like this when I was a little kid with my wrestlers. Very, very cool. But there wasn't a lot of ladder matches in my bringing up in the early days of wrestling when I was watching. But I'm just an old man shouting at a tree. You know how that goes. Then we get the 2-pack right there in the plastic prison. Looking pretty good. Looking very matchy-matchy. I'm all here for uniformity. You guys know that. Let's pull Pillman out. Let's pull Austin out. See what's going on. See what all the fuss is about. See you later. Goodbye. And we're going to start with Brian Pillman here. And oh my gosh, the Jack Sticky Disease running wild here today as we got some sticky vests on these two. Very, very unfortunate. Nobody likes the Sticky Disease. It's back with a vengeance. But we do got the Flying Brian Pillman here. It says Flying Brian and the star on the back. Hollywood Blondes. Kind of looks like the Walk of Fame there in Hollywood. I was just recently at Hollywood. I'm filming this video, what are we, April 2023. A lot of you guys probably watching this in 2024. But very, very good. I had a good trip to Hollywood, of course, to Mattel. All that stuff's on the channel. A lot of you guys probably know about it. But you can search my trip to Los Angeles if you want to. WrestleMania, all that kind of fun stuff. But we do get the vest here. We do get nice black knee pads for Brian Pillman. The white boots with the stars on them. Black shoelaces there. Then you get the red stars on the trunks. Looking really, really good. You got a mullet you can set your watch to. He's got a Fist of Fury. He's got a hand that goes back and forth, of course. Arms go all the way around. Bicep cut, single jointed elbow, then you do get the waist articulation, head articulation, legs go up, bend at the knee, bend at the ankle, all the fusses there. Brian Pillman looking very cut up. He's got abs upon abs on this figure, looking really nice, but it definitely is Hollywood Blondes era Brian Pillman. A little bit of a forgotten era in some circles, but one I definitely did enjoy back in the day as a kid. Really did enjoy the Hollywood Blondes, but I don't enjoy that Jack Sticky Disease, I can tell you that much. And you turn your attention to Stunning Steve Austin here. Old Steve Austin looking good. Of course, same boots as Pillman, same knee pads as Pillman. You get the same trunks as Pillman, but on the back it does say Hollywood Blondes Stunning Steve on the back of his vest. So we do like that. And you got the SS on the front for Stunning Steve once again. A very 90s hairdo on Steve Austin as well. You got a little bit of facial hair on him. Very different from his Stone Cold Steve Austin run that we all know and love, of course. But many Stone Cold Steve Austin figures over the years. Don't have to tell you guys that, but definitely Stunning Steve. A little bit rarer, a little bit more special is how it feels. And I did talk earlier about this one, as we did get a Mattel Elite version of this one. Unfortunately, still no Mattel Elite Flying Brian. I actually bought 2 of these, did a little head swapperoo, all that kind of stuff to make my own Hollywood Blondes. A very easy custom that really anyone could do, but very cool in the Classic Superstars line to get these 2 in here. Very excited to get these 2 in here. As like I said before, the Hollywood Blondes were a big deal in the early mid-90s, we'll call it, WCW time frame. Just a really cool take on these 2. Kind of both were on in their own direction, came together, and were a little bit more popular. Then when they separated, got even more popular, and that's not a bad deal for a tag team, that's for sure at the end of the day. But a very, very cool one, and a lot of accessories with this one too. We get accessories from time to time, but not often. A full-on ladder and a steel chair in the same pack, and then you got knee pads and vests. A lot for this pack, a lot of bang for the buck is how it kind of felt like to me, at least at the end of the day. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? What are your thoughts on the Hollywood Blondes? Were you all in back in the day? Were you rooting them on, or were you against them? And I think most people will say they probably did better on their own, but I definitely thought this was a great moment in time, and I'm sure you guys felt the same way. Let me know in the comments down below once again. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. As you guys know, we got videos every single day on this channel and then some. Hardest working man in show business, like a young James Brown over here. Got even more content for you on the Patreon channel. Truly your best way to support the channel. You can get early access to all the videos, bonus content, exclusive content. You name it, there is a ton of stuff over on the Patreon for you. And like I said, it's truly the best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And then don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Hollywood Blondes, I'm Hollywood Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.